Gordon's off all week. Erin is in, starting with the Vikes. The women Vikes.
Lady Vikes. Despite having a young squad and a brand new coaching staff, the ladies have fared well against some tough CIS competition early on, boasting a 2-2 record and coming off a monster 109-33 win over Brandon, a game in which 6 players reached double digits in scoring. There was a lot of positive talk at practice today. Up next, back-to-back home games against a crafty Thompson Rivers team. Hoping for at least a split, if not 2 wins at McKinnon Gym this weekend, the ladies will have to rack up the points again by committee, courting an offense that ranks 2nd in Canada West, scoring at just over 77 points a game. But also they will need to defend against 2 of the top 10 scorers in Canada West, Jen Ju and Diane Schutze, both with 16 points a game average, and Schutze at 6'3" will also be tough to contain in close.
They have some bigs, so we're gonna need to definitely rebound, which has been a thing we've been struggling with, at least to do consistently. So we're gonna need to get everyone to the glass, and we're just gonna need to contain their perimeter. So everyone needs to do a job on their man.
By all accounts, the revived culture of hard work and the occasional laugh has this team stepping up for each other, and a mutual respect between players and staff has produced some steadfast goals for the midway point of the season.
I really like Rich. He really knows his stuff, and he wants us to do well, and he's doing everything he can to make us the best team we can be. He makes you work hard, but you don't get anything without hard work, so I appreciate it, even though sometimes in the moment I don't like it so much.
If we were 4-4 at Christmas, that would be pretty good, because I think we'll be the most improved team after Christmas, and because we're the youngest, and I think we'd have a really good shot at making the playoffs if we're in that position, but we're going to have to play well to be in that position.
Well, McKinnon Gym may be your best place to get your basketball fix this fall. The 2011-2012 NBA season is in serious jeopardy. The players rejected the league's latest proposal and are beginning the process to disband the union. The owner's proposal would have given the players a 50-50 cut of basketball-related income. The union executive director, though, says the Players Association is prepared to file an antitrust action against the NBA. About 200 players have signed that petition to disband and then act as a trade association. Commissioner David Stern says a handshake agreement needs to be in place by this week if they are to salvage the 72-game season. Well, the Victoria Shamrocks of the WLA have handed their coaching reins to assistant coach Bob Hayes. The former Rocks goaltender who won a Mann Cup with the club back in 1997 takes over from a departing Walt Christensen. The change will hopefully bring a championship, something the UVic Vikes men's soccer team has been able to do yet again under longtime bench boss Bruce Wilson. Sunday, the Blue and Gold earned their 5th overall crown, first since 2004, in front of an appreciative and raucous crowd.
Your UVic Vikes.
More than 3,000 people came out to cheer on the Vikes as they faced off against St. Mary's for the first time in the history of the national tournament, and entering the second half with a 1-goal lead thanks to Wes Barrett, Q rookie sensation Cam Hundle. First with that perfect lob over keeper Adam Miller to the delight of his personal cheering squad, and then check out the footwork from Craig Gorman. He again gets it up to Hundle, who picks up his 2nd of the tournament. That, my friends, is why he would also garner the tournament's top prize.
It's that chemistry has been really successful all season, and lucky enough we were able to win. Well, all the fans have been great, but yeah, mainly right there at the bottom. You probably noticed them; they're cheering right now.
That's Cam Hundle, baby! Cam Hundle!
Yeah, they're my boys. It would have been possible without them. The support's been huge.
Well, it will be the BC Lions or the Edmonton Eskimos, rather, representing the West at the Grey Cup. The Eskies defeated Calgary 33-19 in yesterday's semi-final. It was Edmonton's first home playoff game in 7 years. The Lions had a week off to rest and head up before preparing for their final West opponents. They went 4-0 against Edmonton this season.
My thoughts are always mixed, because it really doesn't matter whether it's the Eskimos or the Stampeders. They're always, going to come here with a tremendous amount of energy. Winning the semifinal is that you play a big game, you win, you always come into the next game with a lot of confidence and a lot of energy. The best players got to play well. Your defensive unit has to play well. When you look at the Eskimos, they have a lot of weapons, and the last thing you want to do is get into a shootout.
That should be a great game. Speaking of football, I want to say hello to my friends Brian and William in Alabama. Went down for that LSU Crimson Tide game. Fantastic. If you ever get a chance to go to the South, they are the Southern hospitality. It is alive.
You've sold me already. Telling me about that.
And
that
the
trip
pig
sounds
roast.
great.
You have to go for that.
Okay, sounds
the best
good. Thank you, Erin.
You're welcome.
Still ahead, have you been for a burger lately? We'll show you a Victoria Lounge that's serving up gourmet patties all night long. Stay with us.